and participants and stakeholders in that business. Today we are addressing you of the disturbing trend from the judicial pronouncement from Plateau State Election Appeal Panel. In the last few weeks, there has been a trend which constitutes, in our own view, a clear and present danger to the democracy. And we think it behoves on us as a responsible political party that is very democratic in our ways to ensure that we sustain this democracy. So we've called you here this afternoon to draw attention and to alert about this creeping anti-democratic principles which is being encouraged through pronouncement of the court, which is disturbing. And so the title of this press conference is that the PDP demands disbandment of the Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel over varying and conflicting judgments. We seek a review of the judgments already delivered by the court, and we're addressing a petition to the NJC with respect to the actions and the behavior and the conduct of that appeal panel. So we've invited you today, gentlemen of the press, to draw attention of Nigerians and indeed the international community to a dangerous pattern of varying and conflicting judicial pronouncement by the Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel sitting in Abuja to undermine democracy and the expressed will of the people of Plateau State in the 2023 National Assembly elections. This frightening pattern by the appeal court panel constitutes a clear and present danger to our democratic process, national peace and stability, a bad precedent for judicial mischief, and particularly a recipe for anarchy, chaos, and breakdown of law and order in already tense Plateau State. The people of Plateau State are unsettled by allegations in the public domain that the Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel has been hugely compromised and induced by the failed All Progressive Congress in Plateau State to undermine the will of the people by snatching elections clearly won by the PDP and awarding same to the APC, as now evidenced in the Court of Appeal now, in its inexplicable varying judgments on same election context and circumstances. And we ask this question: what can explain the brazen departure by the Court of Appeal panel from the judicial practice, where cases with similar facts and applicable laws, especially before same court and same justices, at the same material time, result in a different outcome? Curiously, the panel in the most concerning pattern reached different conclusions with respect to election appeals with the same subject matter, same facts, same circumstances, and same applicable law, in biased judgments clearly skewed against the PDP in favor of the APC. As you are very much aware, from the votes cast in the 2023 general elections, the PDP recorded a sweeping victory over the APC in Plateau State. However, apparently in a mission to assist the APC in its plot to rob our party of victory, the Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel gave varying and conflicting judgments in appeal before it, despite the clear similarity in facts, circumstances, and applicable laws. What is more disturbing is that in all the appeal cases, the court ordered a rerun, and this is very important. The court ordered a rerun where the PDP won and the APC came third. While where the APC came second, it ordered the certificate of return issued to the Victoria PDP candidate be withdrawn and a new certificate of return be issued to the APC candidate who came second in the election, or even when they came third. Specifically, and this is key, these are the particulars of what the issues we're referring to. Specifically, in the case of Plateau North Senatorial District won by Senator Simon Madwan of the PDP, and the APC candidate coming third, the panel in its judgment in Court of Appeal number CA/J/EP/PL/SEN/12/2023 delivered on Sunday, 22nd October 2023, curiously annulled PDP's victory and ordered INEC to conduct a rerun election among all the parties. And I need to pause to let you have the import of this. The runner-up in that election is on the APC. So another party, I think PRP also. Now, they came third, and they're saying, go and have a rerun, and directing INEC to organize another rerun, because they came third. In the case of Jos North Bassa Federal Constituency, won by Honorable Musa Aga of the PDP, and where the APC candidate also came third, the panel in its judgment in Court of Appeal number CA/J/EP/PL/HR/14/2023 delivered on Friday, 27th October 2023, annulled the victory of the PDP and ordered rerun. And it stated in that order, it excludes PDP from participating in that election, in the rerun, because they came third. In the third appeal case of Shandam Kwampan Mikan Federal Constituency, won by Honorable Isaac Kwalu of the PDP, with John Dafwan of the APC as runner-up, the appeal court justices in Court of Appeal number CA/J/EP/HR/18/2023 annulled the victory of the PDP candidate, declared the APC candidate as outright winner, and ordered that the certificate of return issued to the Victoria PDP candidate be withdrawn and a fresh certificate of return issued to the APC candidate. The Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel judgment has heightened tension in Plateau State, and it is capable of triggering a serious crisis as the people believe that the appeal panel is on a paid mission to take away the mandate which they freely gave to the PDP candidates at the elections and illegally awarding them to the APC. These conflicting verdicts by the same panel of justices has the consequence of gravely impugning on the integrity of the appeal court and indeed the institution of the judiciary, even as it further appears to lend credence to allegations of inducement by the APC. The Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel judgments are not only capable of inflaming passion and likely to set the stage for crisis in Plateau State, but also likely to ridicule and bring the institution of the judiciary to public opprobrium. The situation presents pertinent issues which must be immediately addressed, especially as the people of Plateau State have already lost confidence in the integrity and impartiality of the Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel as presently constituted. In the light of the foregoing, the PDP, in line with the aspirations and expectations of the people of Plateau State, demands as follows. 1, that the President of the Court of Appeal immediately disband the Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel. 2nd, that the new Plateau State Election Appeal Court be constituted to hear the remaining appeals as the current panel has shown manifest bias to unduly favor the APC candidates. The continued retention of the present Plateau State Election Appeal Panel will be construed by the people of Plateau State, and of course by our party, as an act of insensitivity and injustice. Third, that the manifestly biased and inconsistent judgments of the Plateau State Election Appeal Panel Court already delivered in the appeals be subjected to judicial review. Meanwhile, our party has instructed our lawyers to take necessary steps to petition the National Judicial Council, NJC, over the reported conduct of the Plateau State Election Appeal Court panel, which is clearly unbecoming of judicial officers. The PDP charges all members, critical stakeholders of our party, supporters, and the people of Plateau State to remain calm as we pursue this, but they must be alert, especially in their determination to use every means within the ambit of the law to protect and defend their will as expressed at the National Assembly elections. Now, the judiciary is a creation of the Constitution. They have duties. If there are allegations of this nature, all right, and there are suspicion, it behoves on the judiciary to come forward and speak to that. The good thing that the retiring justice that just left the Supreme Court raised so many issues, including issues like this. And it's now apparent even from the judgment of the Court of Appeal, the panel on the elections in Plateau. I won't speak about why they're not speaking, but it's now on the duty of Nigerians to speak when the issues come. And you are in a very advantageous position to speak to it and bring them into the bouncing border so that it will be a concurrent issue so that every Nigerian, every citizen will know there is a need for the judiciary to be responsive to the society which is established. So as a party, all we have to say, like I always say, when you hear something, when you see something, say something so we can improve. And that's what we're doing. And we are the victims here. The PDP candidates are the victims here. One election, I mean, how cruel could it be? In any of the cases where the APC comes third, you order a rerun. Where there are runners-up, you declare them the winner. On same fact, same set of laws, same circumstances, the same context. I mean, those are issues that concern, and it should be concerning to every Nigerian who is interested in this democracy. Because it is issues like this that brings about tension, and as we speak, the people of Plateau State are concerned, and they've expressed it. So that the will of the people as expressed at this election should not just be swept away. And we use the word snatched advisedly in that speech, because practically they're snatching the victories of PDP and awarding it to APC. Thank you, gentlemen.